Hey guys, I'm Untitled Beats, and today I think I have a pretty cool video for you. A while ago I've made a video showcasing my plugins, showcasing the plugins that I think are a must-have, the plugins that I think are optional. I want to take each plugin that I actually use in my mixes and I want to see how much they cost. This is going to be the first video of a 3-part series where I showcase plugins for different budgets. Due to the nature of my work, I have way too many plugins, more than I actually need, and this is going to be one end of the extreme. This is too much. In the next video I want to have like the middle ground, another video with the entry level, with free plugins, with plugins that are not that expensive. So I want to cover the entire spectrum from really cheap to really expensive when it comes to plugins and other software that you need for mixing. Full disclaimer, because I am a content creator and this is sort of my job, I didn't purchase all the plugins. Sometimes companies reach out to me, they send me the plugins, sometimes I reach out to companies. I really want to see how expensive my plugin collection is. I did a lot of research, I have my iPad here, I've made a list with all the plugins that I actually used on a mix. I've added the plugins that I use sometimes and that I actually like. The prices that I'm going to give today are the full prices or the current prices for all the plugins. My recommendation for you: never buy plugins at full price, wait for sales. That's how I get all my plugins, and this is how I want to do it. I will name the plugin, I will say why I have it, and then the price. At the end we'll see exactly how expensive is my plugin collection. We're gonna start off with my main DAW, Studio One. I use it because of the workflow, really fast, really nice, for $150. Then BX Digital version 3, a really powerful mid-side EQ. I use it for mastering and for 2-bus processing, $300. Cytomic the Glue, SSL type compression. I like it because it has a lot of control. It has sidechain, $100. Cha-ching! Adapter Metric AB, $200. I use this for referencing when I really need to switch between my mix and a reference track. That's how I can get competitive with my mixes. Ozone 9. This is one of the most powerful mastering plugins out there. Right now is $300. Then Shaper Box 2 from Cable Guys, $100. Really powerful for crazy effects, stutters. I use this for filtering a lot. Then we have two really nice plugins from OX Sound, Suit 2 and Spiff. Suit 2 is $200, Spiff $150. From Plugin Alliance, Black Box HG 250, pretty nice saturation. I use it on drums. Then we have the holy trinity of reverbs: Valhalla, Room, Vintage Verb and Plate, all coming in at $50, but I think the price is pretty reasonable. Then we have Shadow Hill Mastering Compressor, $300. I use this for drums. Sometimes it's a pretty nice compressor. NLS Bass from Waves, $29 right now on sale. I use this when I need to emulate summing. Next up, Stereo Savage, everything that you need to manipulate a stereo image of a source. The price is $76 right now. C4 from Waves, $29, a really amazing multiband compressor, a classic. CLA 2A, $69, classic vintage emulation of an LA2A, a must-have. Next up, Meta Flanger, right now it's $29, a pretty nice flanger that I use all the time on reverbs. Really old school interface, but it does the job really good. Then we have probably one of my favorite reverbs that I use on vocals, Seventh Heaven Professional, at $300. Really expensive, but the hardware counterpart of it, it's much more expensive and you only have one. Soundtoys bundle at $500. It's a must-have in my opinion. You have Echo Boy, you have Little Altar Boy, CAQ, Little Radiator. All the plugins are just amazing. Arturia Comp FET 76. This is a FET style compressor. I use this on vocals, $99. R Compressor, a classic. At the moment R Compressor is $50. Aphex Vintage Exciter. I use it on vocals to add some top end. Really nice saturation. It does something really special with the vocals when you need that type of shine. $69. S1 Imager, you can get your mixes to sound pretty wide, $40. Then we have Vertigo VSM3, right now it's $150 at the full price. Amazing saturation. I use it when mastering, I use it when mixing, I use it to create stereo depth, I use it in mid-side most of the time. Sound Theory Gulfos, It's a niche plugin, but it does the job really well. I use it sometimes when I need to have a natural de-esser on vocals. Then we have 3 consoles from Plugin Alliance because you need to have all the flavors. We have the SSL-E, we have the Focusrite, and the N. One is an SSL emulation. This is what I use most of the time, 350. Focusrite, a really nice EQ. I'm still trying it out, but I've used it on a couple of my latest mixes and it sounds really nice. BX Console N, this is a Neve emulation console. The console N is $300. Isotope Trash, if you want to trash your signal, this is one hell of a plugin with amazing distortion, amazing saturation. The price for Isotope Trash is $100. Arturia Comtube STA, $100. I use this one sometimes on vocals. Vertigo VSC2, I've just purchased this one because I wanted to try it out on my vocal bus. It does sound really good. The price is $150. The Sauce, I have a video on this plugin and I think it's an amazing vocal finisher. $173. Sonos Inflator, a really nice plugin if you want to increase the loudness of your tracks. $176. Sonyball Smart Comp, amazing for sidechain compression. Spectral sidechain compression, $143. Acon Digital Restoration Bundle, this one I use to clean up my vocal tracks, clicks, noises and things like that. $99, amazing value. Isotope RX from the same category, $400. Antares, Autotune Pro and EFX Plus. The Pro version is close to $400, the EFX Plus close to $250. I have both of them because I like to have different flavors. Most of the time I end up using one of the two. I still have Waves Tune Real Time. I use that sometimes, but with the Pro version of Autotune and the EFX Plus, I'm covered. Next up, the cheapest plugin on the list, Cable Guys, Halftime, $12. A must-have for producers. Melodyne, if you are dealing with vocals that need some careful attention when it comes to pitch correction. My version of Melodyne is $250. Then the Big Bass bundle, the Fab Filter Total bundle. It's worth it to get the entire bundle. Pro Q3, probably the best EQ ever made. Pro C2, a really versatile compressor. Saturn is amazing for distortion. Timeless, a cool delay. Everything in that bundle is worth getting. The price for the total bundle is close to $1,000 US. Next up, Kilohertz Tape Stop. Next up, Kilohertz Tape Stop. Next up, Kilohertz Tape Stop. If you need to create a tape stop effect. Clef Grand Degrader, $40. Amazing saturation, bit crushing, sample reduction, really cool. Stereo Delta to make shit wide. Waves CLA vocals, a classic. You have everything that you need inside one single plugin. If you don't have much experience when it comes to mixing, you can try this out as your starting point. CLA vocals is $49. Next up, Wave CLA effects, $29. I use this on ad-libs a lot when I need that telephone effect. Sir Audio Tools standard clip. This one is $25 and it's an amazing clipper. I use it for mastering probably on most of the tracks that I want to be really loud. Softtube tape, $99. I use this because it works really nice with the mix engine inside Studio One. Synchro Arts Vocaline for aligning your vocals. This is a must-have if you're dealing with stacks, if you're dealing with multiple takes. $99. And the last on the list is Retro Color from XLN Audio. This is close to $90. This is my entire list of plugins. I still have to calculate how much everything costs. It will be a surprise for me because I didn't do it. I just have the list. So I'm really curious because a lot of the plugins at full price are really expensive. Now let me do the math. I'll come back with the result. Okay, so we have close to $9,000 US dollars worth of plugins that I actually use when mixing. I think this sum is pretty ridiculous, but this is how much you have to spend if you want to get the plugins today. I really think that if you're patient and if you wait for holidays, for sales, you can probably get a lot of the plugins from this list with half off discount. I was expecting a pretty big sum. It's close to 10k. This is a really nice car. So it's a lot of money. The last thing that I want to talk to you about in today's video is try and limit yourself when it comes to buying new plugins, because I really think that a plugin that you know really well is much better than 10 other new plugins. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for the support. Please subscribe, hit that like button, follow me on Instagram, and see you guys really soon. Cheers.